Welcome if you're live streaming in on my Upward Spiral Yoga YouTube channel. It's great to have you. It's Saturday, unless you're watching it recorded, then it's whatever right now is. My cat is here. Looney says hello. A lot of people come just to see Looney, so I'm going to give him a cat treat. Nice deep breath together, settle in, relax on your back. Big weekend here in the Bay Area. We're getting ready for our Niners. Nice deep breath. Relax on your back. I hope you have your pets nearby. Maybe wiggle your legs out a couple of times. Relax, take a load off. And simply tap and tune into your breath. Make a meditation out of the inflow and the outflow of your breath. No rush, no urgency to get to the frisky stuff coming up in a couple of minutes. 5, 6 more minutes on the back, maybe 5 at the most. Okay, let's move our breathing down to our belly button now. Make a meditation of the rise and the fall of our belly button. Welcome if you're just zooming in. I see some friends coming in. And welcome if you are live streaming in for the first time on the YouTube channel, Upward Spiral Yoga. If you're YouTubing in, if you like and subscribe, it's free and it really helps to spread yoga to a world that really could use it this year. This is a big year on our planet, and the more people that do yoga and practice calm and peace and truth and perspective, the better off we'll be. Two more minutes on the back, breathing from our belly button, feeling whatever you're feeling right now. Relax. It's nice to relax at the start of class. Okay, my friends, good relaxing now. The biggest inhale that you got, fill up your whole body. Whopping big inhale. Exhale and release your bones into the floor. Relax deeply, nice and empty. Good. Wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate feel good around your body. And we'll take our arms up to the ceiling while lying on our back. Extend our arms up over our head and do that first thing in the morning, stretching, writhing around on the floor, feel good stretch.
I found this on the web.
Even Siri likes it apparently. Good. Goofy grin on your face. We're going to enjoy this. Good. Draw your knees in, roll around on your back a little bit with your knees hugged in. That helps us to get going, gets our engines going. Other way, roll around the other way on your back. Good. Let's roll up together and greet one another. Salutations, my Zoom friends, my YouTube friends, my Instagram friends. There's so many different media now, and I'm enjoying Saturday yoga and putting it out there so we all can get healthy and happy. One of the big benefits of my Saturday class is my cat will come by every now and then. Let's see if I can get him to come out. Ludi, kitty, 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 hello. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Got cat treats for you. Anyway, this is yoga, hanging out with your pets and having fun. So here comes Looney now. Hey, guy. It's meditation to wait for your cat. Anyway, let's chant an Om together and then we'll be on our feet and we'll do the frisky Saturday yoga that we've come to know and to love. Big inhale. Feel that, let that relax you. And we also, one of the students sent Looney a gift called Flopping Fish. Okay, and the kids are on their feet. Sure is good to see you. There's an extra cat treat for my cat. And we're going to start with zombie stepping side to side. Welcome if you're just streaming in. It's nice to have you. We record these and put them on the YouTube channel so you can do a yoga class any time of the week at the YouTube channel, Upward Spiral Yoga. Thanks for liking, and if you like the vibe of this tribe, like and subscribe. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Arms out and right leg, left, while swinging our arms across our body. Good kind of coordination. I've been playing the drums. I'm a beginning drummer. I'm about 2 years in, so I've been working on my limb coordination and independence. And goodness, is that good for your brain? You're going to stand right there while I'm doing yoga in front of everybody? He goes, yeah, I got to see if there's any more cat treats. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, a little wider stance and sinking into your feet, getting a good, bouncy, resilient feeling. Close your eyes, just swing your arms. Let your face go along for the ride. If you have a big, long ponytail, let it swing around like your arms. Centrifugal force. Keep your knees bent, keep your feet grippy, and With that nice foundation, go ahead and let it go. Swinging, slapping. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you haven't done these before, these are really good for you. Feet are hip distance apart. I sink and I roll up. My arms are very, very rope-like and passive. My feet and ankles, knees and shins are very bouncy and resilient as I sink down and come out. This is good because it quiets the mind and brings about more feeling in the body. You don't need to think about this one, just mimic it as best you can. If you're brand new to yoga, you found your tribe. We just do good ranges of motion. It's called Viyayama in Sanskrit. It means breaking open the congestion and the stiffness in the body. It's a different kind of yoga. It really works. Inhale up. Look who's back. Up on tippy toes. Way up on tippy toes. You never know when you might miss a cat treat. 20, 19, 18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up on 1. Close your eyes and balance on your tippy toes. This is good if you're over 40 and working on your balance, standing on your tippy toes with your eyes closed. This will help you in 40 more years so that you're every bit as lively and frisky then. What we're doing now is determining our future, just like what we did 40 years ago determines what's going on in our life right now. We're living the consequences of our actions, thoughts, and beliefs. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head, side bend left. Of course, that's called karma, the Eastern principle of karma. We cause and effect. Inhale up. It's not that it's a pretty obvious principle, isn't it? You reap what you sow. We all know that, unless we don't, and then we learn. Inhale up. Stretch your arms up. Release out. Now, because I am slightly older than 40, I use blocks for my forward fold. So we're going to do a first forward fold, a nice patient one. Nothing extreme unless you're an extreme person, then feel free, drop your head. I like hands on the blocks because it supports my lower back. It closes the kinesthetic chain, as they say in anatomy, kinesiology. I'm pedaling my heels. I'm pulling the pin out of my hair. I'm wagging my shag. I'm trying to think less and feel more as I pedal my heels. Now I'm going to lift both heels, bend both knees, look forward. I'm going to exhale, push my heels down, drop my head. 1, 2, a little deeper. 3. Good job. Come on up. Yeah, so this sequence, I've affectionately called it joint juice, but the Sanskrit name is Viyayama, Vyayama, and it means it's a whole branch of yoga designed to break open stiffness, congestion, not just in the physical body, the mental body, stale patterns of thought, emotions, painful patterns of emotion. This breaks it up and releases it out. I'd say for most people on this planet, this is actually the kind of yoga that's most needed, and yet it seems to almost be a secret, but not anymore. Not that this is spreading on YouTube, thanks to you. One more, up your back, behind your neck. I consider this brand of yoga to be a fountain of youth. Now, feet as wide as your mat, my heels are in, my toes are out, and then this is called kangaroo. You come down and try to put your head on the floor and your butt on the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, sink in, head down, arms all the way over, butt on the floor. I can't. Good. Now shoot your arms forward, and we're skiers, shushing down the mountain. Drop your chin, butt back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms. Inhale, come up. Now turn your toes in and your heels out. Place your hands, push up. Exhale, side bend left. Lean that right hip over. Inhale and side bend to the right. Just waking up. Inhale and release out. Good. Now here's the mastery of Viyama. Left foot forward, right toenails, ankles. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink into your feet. This ankle is plantar flexed. This one's dorsiflexed. Close your eyes and sink as deeply into your ankles with balance as you can currently do it. Closing your eyes increases the proprioception, the building of balance on the inside. Good. Open your eyes, come up and out, right foot forward, left toenails. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sink into your ankles, distribute the weight evenly over your feet, and if balance is sufficient, close your eyes and build sufficiency, reliance, and dependence upon your feet. Your feet understand you. Do you get it? Your feet understand you. A little lower. Good. Come up and out. I discovered Viyama work about 25 years ago with a wonderful teacher. Interlace your fingers, palms up, and slide your thumbs down the very widest side of your neck. The very side, not toward the middle. That's your carotid artery. You don't want to mess with that. This is the broad, wide side of your neck, your sternocleidomastoids. 5, 4, just brushing with my thumbs. 2, speaking of your thumbs, poke them under this corner of your jaw. Relax your face down into your hands. Close your eyes. Massage underneath your jawbone. Really releases deeply held gripping of the jaw, throat, and neck. Good. Relax your arms, drop your head, take your head around 8 times. The nice thing about Viyama, or joint juice, it coordinates into a very beautiful vinyasa or sequence. Even in 10 or 15 minutes of this joint juice sequence, you can elicit a health and release and strength in your body that will serve you the rest of your life. 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, relax your shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Then one of my favorite poses, falling asleep in public, dropping your chin toward your chest, closing your eyes, head drops, and just letting go of the world for 20 seconds. Stop thinking, my favorite instruction that I ever give. Stop thinking. Good. Open your eyes, shoulders. Obvious movement, isn't it? But not so obvious if you don't do it. A lot of people have frozen, stuck shoulders. And so Viyama work, this exact sequence that I'm teaching, is designed to break up this congestion. At the start, breaking up is hard to do, but after a while, breaking up gets easier. 7, 8. Other way, my shoulders go back, up, over, forward, around, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, it just feels good to get this tension and residual holding out of our body. 6, 7, 8. Inhale up, feet together. Now push the earth down with your feet. Push the sky up. This is a variation of Tadasana, mountain pose. And we get firm and strong, legs rooted, arms extended, side bend left. This Viyama sequence that I've synthesized over the years has lots of side bends. They're really good for your spine and organs. Inhale up, over to the right. Run your own race, find your own place, feel your own edge. Inhale, prayer hands, hold down and forward fold. You don't have to be an Olympic forward folder. Now try this. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. It'll soften your hamstrings back. Exhale and just explore a deeper forward fold, meaning a little more sensation develops as your torso folds over your hips. Good job. Come on up. You don't have to be some yoga master. You don't have to meditate in a cave in the Himalayas. Feel free if you want, but it's not necessary. To do that, you can just be a householder, a person who has a more conventional life. Just do this yoga class with me a couple times a week. Lace your hands, roll your hands around. This is good for isms and itises, rheumatisms and arthritises. Other way, 1, 2. Plus it's fun, keeps your hands buoyant, lively, so you can play all of your instruments. Good, then this releases cares and worries. This is a classic Viyama movement. I might have invented this one. I've synthesized a lot of these movements myself, just based on what my body can do and can't do. So that's part of the intelligence of yoga, is to see where you can fit. Then I always like to wave hello to a incredibly bright and fruitful 2024. And I go a little faster because I've opened up my hands over time. I've seen people go so fast you can't even see their hands. I call them hummingbird people. Now cup your hands at your heart, drop your chin, close your eyes. And a good practice is to calm the mind immediately. You're moving and then you stop. And simply find that infinite presence of being inside of you. Yes, you have that. That's how amazing you are. Relax your arms, inhale up. Arms out to the side, and now our hands are placed provocatively on our hips. Our toes go in and our heels go out, and we circumnavigate our globes. We grind our hips. We churn our butter. Head stays stationary, and the hips do their thing. 5. This just has to make you happier. 7, 8. Too many people have frozen hips. It's not good. There's a lot of function in that southern hemisphere of our body, and we want to keep it lively, frisky, healthy, functional, obviously. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale up. Exhale, now jump for joy with your feet back together. Dink. Hands above your knees. Knee loops. 1. Pretty self-explanatory, but if I were to explain it, I would say keep your feet flat. Don't lift your heels. If you got stiff, crabby knees, little movements are fine. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way, 1. This is really good for building springiness, resilience in our body. Great quality buoyancy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, come on up. Doing good. Now, another way to loosen up congestion in the body is to chant Om. It opens up blockages. So up our back, big inhale. Keep inhaling. Feel that resonate through your body. There's a scientific activity called liquefaction where a certain type of vibrational frequency breaks up seemingly solid matter into liquid. We put that principle to our benefit. Good. Drop your arms down, regular old inhale. And we'll do a forward fold. Come on down. I use my blocks. Do you? Good. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Then yoga breath work called Baya Kumbhaka. All the air out, empty out. Stay empty for a count of 3. Go deeper on empty. 2, 3. Good, you guys. Come on up. Up you go. Good progress. Arms out. Now more good shoulder release. Left arm in front of your right arm. Palms turn in. Coordination of clapping, pulling hands, fingers forward. Party hats. Tippy toes, extended arms. Try to hold your ankles together when you stand up on your tippy toes. Do the best you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1 and close your eyes and build more balance. Open your eyes, drop your heels, side bend left. This is called palm trees and hurricanes. They smile, palm trees like hurricanes. Inhale, come up. This way. Pine trees don't like hurricanes. Like last weekend, a pine tree didn't like last week's windstorm and dropped a 50-ton branch right on top of my car. Inhale up. And arms come down, fold over, drop your head. Inhale, look forward, lift your heels for softness. Exhale, deepen, forward fold. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Inhale. Exhale out. Now your right arm out in front of your left, palms in, clapping, pulling, fingers forward, party hats. When this sequence gets embedded into our body as a ritual, it becomes a deep samskara or groove, and it's easier to get to the place we want to go. Stretch up. The place we want to go, obviously, is deep, deep connection with soul and spirit. Close your eyes, balance on your tippy toes. Open your eyes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up on 1. Close your eyes. Open, heels down, palm trees to the right. Really good for you. Inhale, bend and don't break. Get resilient. Push your feet into the floor. Inhale up, kids. Arms down, flips them over. Uttanasana, forward fold. If you're new, that just means lean forward, hands on something to support. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, push all the air out through your nose. Stay empty and see how much deeper you can go when you're not breathing. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Inhale, good job. Moving right along. Exhale out. Now arms up your back, just big inhale, just regular inhale. Prayer hands way up high. And then pull your hands down and squat down into your right with your torso, left elbow outside your right knee. And the challenge over a lifetime is to see how low you can go with your heels down. After working on this for a lifetime, this is it. I could squat down, but my heels would lift, and it would, then the integrity of this pose would be lost. So feet flat, knees bend, butt back, head forward, twisting your torso. If you got long arms, your left hand hits the floor, but do what you can. 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms. Inhale, come on up. It's just one of the great movements of this sequence. Do I take credit for it? Partially. Exhale out. You can take some credit every now and then. Inhale up, prayer hands way up high, feet together. As you exhale, start a squat with a torso twist down into your left with your right elbow as much outside your left knee as you can. Maybe your shoulder if you're hypermobile. I have a couple of friends who can squat all the way down. I can't come close. Now make sure your knees are lined up. Sometimes the right knee will stray ahead of the left. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop your chin, and now just put a 500-pound weight on your back, a big bag of whatever big bags have. Sink in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your arms down. Now let's Om together that we're partially breathless. Inhale. Extend it. Good. We continue. Inhale. It's a vinyasa. We just keep it going in a sequence. Good. And then scary crows, side to side. Your torso tilts left and right. Your lower body is stable, firm. Arms twist in and out. See how this frees up your mind, frees up your emotions, frees up your thinking. We can think a new thought. We could feel a fresh, lively new emotion. How about that? Good. Now, I don't know if you can pray with your hands behind your back. If you can't, all you got to do is grab your wrists or your forearms, and then that qualifies. It's a challenge for me, that's for sure. Yoga's hard. Shrugging my shoulders with my hands in prayer. Ooh, that really breaks things open. That's that breaking open of congestion idea. Other way, 1. The good news, everything doesn't have to break open instantly. It's a slow, patient progress, and we feel the benefit bit by bit. Turn your face to the right, side bend over, left shoulder blade over your right shoulder blade. Inhale up, kids. Turn face left, arc right shoulder blade over your left shoulder blade. Trust the process. Inhale up. And from here, we're going to do a forward fold with our hands in prayer. Does my head come all the way to my feet? No. Now I'm going to bend my knees slightly and look forward. Exhale, I'm going to do it as deep a forward fold as I've got. I'm just middle of the road guy. 1, 2, 3. Now, an insanely hard pose, squat in this pose with your heels down. And if you can't squat all the way down, neither can I. Inhale, come up, feeling resilient and buoyant. And I'm going to lean back and lift my heart to heaven, eyes open. Ooh, big heart opening stretch. Stretches my throat. Inhale up, kids. Good. Take arms out of that. Ooh, loosen them up a little with an inhale. That feels good. Arms out, palms open, big hugs. Arms pull back gently. Right arm flings under. Fold up your arms. If they don't fold like this, just grab your shoulders. Take your right knee up over your left. And if you're really flexible, put your right ankle behind your left ankle. Now you can use your right toes over on the left as a little training wheel if balance is an issue. And if balance is good, lift your right foot and just balance. Sink down as low as you can. Garudasana, eagle pose. Strength, determination, concentration, squeezing out painful patterns of perception. Getting balanced, healthy, strong, and resilient. Left knee slides underneath your right. Elbows up, wrists away. Good. Now take your arms out to the side, kind of lift your right knee out in front. It's okay if you wobble a little bit. Now my left hand is going to grab my right foot behind my behind, and my right hand comes to the floor. Now I'm going to inhale, look forward. I'm going to try to touch my right knee to the floor, keeping my left heel down, which I've never been able to do, but I've been trying for 30 years. Sink in. If you can touch your knee, good for you. On exhale, turn your right knee all the way up to the ceiling. Straighten your left leg as your torso folds strongly over your left leg. Standing split, so to speak. Now take your right arm out to the side. Balance on this one foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your right hand down, release your right foot back, take your left arm up to the ceiling, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana, twisty half moon. This is the pose where you just want to expand and get as big as you can, like a cat puffing up. Turn your chest up, push your right heel back, head forward, even open up fingertips, toes, and pores. Left hand is to come down now. Now your right hip, right torso, right chest, right arm, right hand goes up, head forward, and again, expand. You're in a spider's web. You want to push it out as far as you can. This is a get big pose, Brahmana Kriya, get big yoga. Good, now bring your right hand down. Re-grab your right foot with your left hand behind your behind. Stand up with the best balance you can. Good, now bring your right knee out in front. And now we cultivate being a calm and peaceful soul by waving our arms with our right knee lifted. Good, now right ankle goes over the top of your left knee. And then you bring your hands down to the blocks, unless you're spectacularly flexible. And this is the one where if I slide my left knee forward, keeping my left heel down, I get the world's best lower calf and Achilles tendon stretch. It's so strong. Wowie zowie, I'm feeling that. Then I gather up my balance, and so do you. And then we take our hands into prayer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands on the blocks, big inhale, look forward. Exhale, deep forward fold over your straightening left leg, head all the way down. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to pray again with our hands so that we can come up in variation of tree pose. Whoop. Foot down, inhale for an Om because we're kind of breathless. Inhale, make it long. Oh, belt it out. Drop your chin, close your eyes. 30 seconds of standing, peaceful meditation as a transition between the two sides. Good job. Feel your heart go pitter-pat. Yoga is good for our hearts in every way. Good, kids. Side B. Drop your arms, regular inhale. Arms out to the side. Couple of scary crows to get us moving, get us ready. Turn palms open to the front. Pull your arms back carefully. Left arm sweeps under. Fold up your arms if they don't. Just grab your alternate shoulders. Now left knee up over your right knee. People watching from all over the world now, so you might be really flexible and can put your left ankle behind your right ankle. That's really cool. That's the formal pose. I just do my best. Lift your left foot if you can. Sink into your right foot. And elbows out, wrists away, and imagine squeezing everything into the midline of your body, giving your body a good wringing out. Out with the old, in with the new. Good now, knee out in front, arms out. This is called Pinocchio, where you're just a marionette. Right hand grabs left foot behind your behind. Left hand comes to the block or to the floor. Then we inhale, we look forward, and doggone it, we're going to keep trying to touch that left knee to the floor, bending the right ankle, the right knee, looking forward. And we're going to exhale, straighten the right leg, radically twist your hips open to the left and point your left knee at your ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Now, soften your right ankle and right knee a little bit. Take your left arm out to the side for flamingo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left hand down. Shoot your left leg back. Really turn your torso, chest face, right arm up to the ceiling. Now you're in a partner class, somebody grabs your left leg and pulls it back and lifts it up. Get big as you can. Make an impression. Exhale your right arm down. Take your left arm up to the ceiling. Not only your left arm, your left open hip and chest and shoulder, and extend out and expand open. I'm going to lift my left foot up a little higher. 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. Re-grab left foot with your right hand. Stand up with the best balance you can, trying to hang on to the foot. Then bring the left knee out in front. Wave your arm like a calm, peaceful birdie. Big bird. Left ankle over your right knee. And then the famous triangle of two hands and a foot, an extremely stable position that allows you to experiment bending your right ankle, right knee, keeping your right heel down to, frankly, yes, get a very deep stretch of your right lower calf and Achilles tendon. I know of no stronger stretch of this ilk. The only way to stretch your lower calf muscle is with your knee bent, and this is the one. Now we will pray for 8 seconds for good balance and for good prayer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the blocks. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, really deep forward fold over your right leg. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to come up in tree pose with our hands together. Foot down, inhale. And this is called a forget about it forward fold. Come on down, forget about it. Drop your head, lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, we'll stay down for 3 breaths as we explore the deepest standing forward fold of the practice. Now that we're warm, stay down. Experiment with your breath. On exhale, you may be able to go deeper. Relax your head. Exhale all the air out. And now we're going to come up for a big old Om. Come on up. That will conclude our standing practice. Inhale. Prayer hands, eyes closed, chin drops. 42 seconds of standing, peaceful meditation. We are calm and peaceful souls. Everything is always working out for us. Okay, beautiful friends, now we have a famous Saturday sequence called Core, Floor, and More. So we're gonna go right to all fours, okay? Move my blocks off to the side. Move the floppy fish over. And cats and cows, spinal extensions and flexions. Everybody likes these. Perfect example of Vayama yoga, breaking up the congestion of the body. Good kids, now let's take our right arm out to the side and our left leg back. Let's reach our right hand back and grab our left foot. If you can't, that's okay. And then just lift up as much as you can, the foot and the hand. This is as far as I got. Part of it is your bodily shape. Choose your parents well. Good. Now right arm out to the side, left leg back. Now bring your right arm underneath you. Right elbow is fine. If you're new, you just stabilize on your right elbow. If you can, come to your right shoulder and right ear and lift your left leg up as high as you can. Use this left hand to keep in balance. Lift your left leg up as high as you can. If you fall, just smile and keep trying. After a while, fling your left arm up, fling. Now reach up and grab your left ankle. If it's not there, it will be in 2 weeks. And then simply try to straighten your left leg. And chances are you're near the edge of your range of motion, unless you're a circus performer and watching just for fun. You're welcome. Release and come out. Then a couple of cats and cows. See how much fun that is? Cats and cows, ups and downs. Keeps you young, frisky, healthy, perky, and quirky. But now left arm out, right leg back. Zinging. If you're new, just to do this for a moment. After a while, you can reach back and grab your right foot. Might be very easy. It could be impossible. Lift off. Look up into your forehead. Lift up. Good. Now release left arm out, right leg back. Now, if you're new, just hang out on your left elbow and just stabilize yourself here for a couple of Saturdays. Otherwise, left shoulder, left ear, come down and lift up your right leg as high as you can. Just whatever you can do. If you can fling your right arm up, do that. And we hold steady. We find the center of our body and build a deep center that gives us balance. Reach up, grab your right foot. And I've seen people straighten their right leg in this pose. It's crazy, and I can't even come close, but my job is not to compare myself to other people. It's to compare myself to myself and get a little better every day. Release, and come on out. Couple cats, couple cows. Good. Now the part of class that almost everybody looks forward to is push-ups. And so my audience tends to not necessarily be able to do a lot of marine style full push-ups. So what I recommend for most humans most of the time is be on your knees. It's called knee plank. And if you're new, you just hold yourself here. You'll build some upper body strength just from being on your hands and your knees with your spine inclined. Now you could do anywhere from 1 or 2 or 8 push-ups, whatever is right for you at this phase of your development, as long as you do something. Good, you guys. Now come down on your belly and on the front of your hips. And we'll bring our arms out in front. Elbows stabilizing us. Now, very important pose is called plank. And it's a challenge. And if you can do it for 5 seconds, do it for 5 seconds. We're going to shoot for about a minute, but do what you can. Lace your hands to stabilize your upper body. Fold your toes under. And into plank we go. Another way to do plank is just on your knees. It's a little easier, but otherwise lift your knees. In we go. Plank is tied for first amongst the great core strength poses. The world record for plank is 8 hours. That's too long. I have other things to do. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just come down and rest on your left ear with your arms down by the side of your body. Wiggle your butt cheeks a little bit. Calm down. Right ear. Good neck stretch. Okay, friends, and then we'll come out and we'll have a seat. And we're gonna need a blanket in a moment, so I'm just grabbing a regular old yoga blanket. Don't need it yet. I've got it over here on my left side. Now we're gonna begin a slower yin sort of finishing sequence. And it begins with one of my very, very favorites, on my back, and just legs up for about 3/4 of a minute. Calms the heart. It's great for circulation. It's great for seeing the world from a different angle. It's a good calming pose. Now, instead of doing the side splits on our feet in my class, we simply on the back and we take the legs out into what we might call Supta Upavishta Konasana. If your feet don't come all the way down to the floor in the full splits, it's kind of why we're doing it. Now, fingertips on the back of our head and 10 crunches. 10, 9, keep your feet active. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bend your knees. Reach up and grab your big toes. And happy baby for 20 seconds. This is where you could slide a blanket underneath your head if your chin is higher than your nose. You don't want to strain your neck, and so that's why many yoga sages, saints, and masters recommend a yoga banky underneath your neck. Linus does too. If you're perfectly flexible, your butt doesn't lift and your knees are on the floor. Good, let's lift our head. Now, fingertips, place your hands behind your head, bend your knees into you, extend your left leg up, take your left elbow to your right knee, and switch. Left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee. Left to right to left. Left to right, switch, 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 switch. Now hold your right elbow on your left knee. Switch.
Here's what I found.
Switch, switch, switch. Hold your left elbow on your right knee. Good, both knees in, both feet flat, head down, arms down by the side of your body. Exhale all the air out. Now we're going to lift our butt to a count of 11. Here we go, buns up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you've maxed out, that's okay. You did the best you could. 9, 10, 11. Lace your hands underneath your back if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. Slide your shoulder blades underneath you. Maybe you can lift up to 12, 13, and 14. Hold here. Good safe back bend, good core strengthener, stretches your quadriceps, hip flexors. Good, now we're going to come down to 11. Remove your arms out of the way. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide out to the side. 20 seconds of letting your lower back relax, letting your tailbone relax further away from you, letting your hip points drop, getting our spine back in orientation, its natural curves. Now for our finishing twist, this is where I need, and I highly recommend for most friends, a very nice plump blanket underneath your neck. Because as we bring our left knee, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our left thigh over our right. If you can bring your left ankle underneath your right ankle, do that. Pull your knees in, and now take your knees down all the way over to the right. And let your left shoulder lift if it needs to. It does for most of us. But do have the knees come all the way down. And if your neck is properly supported and your head is properly lifted, you can relax very deeply. Now we can let our upper body, our left shoulder, relax back and down. We can even take our left arm out to the side if you're feeling it. And if you're a very flexible person, your left shoulder is down on one side and your knees are down on the other. My spine just went crack, 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 quack, quack, quack. Hold here for 30 seconds of happy finishing release. Lengthen your exhalations. Okay, kids, now inhale your knees back up. Take your legs up. Widen your legs out and super wrap your right thigh over your left. Knees in, right ankle underneath your left if you can. Make sure your neck is happily plumped over the blanket. Now take your crossed knees, maybe ankles all the way down to the left, keeping your knees in tight to your body. Knees come all the way down, even though my right shoulder lifts. If I didn't have the blanket underneath my neck, this would be not good. Now I pin my knees down with my left arm, and my whole torso from the waistband up releases out to the right. If I was in this pose for 10 minutes, my right shoulder would come all the way down, but I do what I can in the time frame given for this particular practice. On Sunday, we do a yin restorative where we would give ourselves 5 minutes for the right shoulder to come down. Please join me for that class. Smooth out your breath.
Okay, I added that.
Okay, biggest inhale you got. Exhale, release. Good, now let's inhale our knees back up under control. Now my neck is already supported. My feet are flat on the floor. I lift my butt and get my butt straight down my spine. I extend my legs out, arms down by the side of my body, and magically, miraculously, mystically, we are in Shavasana for 5 minutes. Good job, you guys. You did really good. If you're new and live streaming in or watching recorded for the first time, it's essential that we take these 5 minutes at the end of class and let our bodies assimilate, integrate all these energies. Plus, it feels spectacular. In we go. 2 more happy minutes of sanctuary and joy. Okay, begin to breathe back toward your body. Stay nice and relaxed. Just head back toward your skin. And feel yourself moving back inside of your body, feeling healthy, happier, and stronger. Your body weight is back on the earth. You feel light and buoyant. And we might wiggle our fingers and toes and circulate extra super feel good around ourselves. Love, light, inspiration, brilliance, genius, prosperity, creativity, harmony, joy, fun, truth. Good. And now curl onto your right side. Take your time. Okay, now eyes closed, sitting up. That's the rules. There's a reason. Keep your eyes closed when you sit up and find your center from the inside out, not the outside in. And when we find our center, we can arrange our spine tall. We can find a nice seat. We can feel firm and yet soft inside of our body. And to conclude, we bring hands into our heart. We humbly bow our chin. We feel holy, sacred, and reverent. And we remember that if you go deep into you and I go deep into me, we come to the same place together. And the yoga word for that is namaste. So my sequence at the end is always to thank everyone, and YouTubers, please like and subscribe, maybe leave a comment. It's starting to spread and it's very gratifying that the world needs yoga, and not just circus performers and contortionists, but just regular folks like you and me. So I'm here to help you with that. Please like